Game console repairs. In this video I'll be showing how to replace an Xbox 360 Slim DVD drive by simply replacing the PCB of an existing DVD drive and placing it onto the new DVD drive. I'll explain the whole PCB replacement process later. The reasons you may have to replace your DVD drive are: suppose the mechanical aspects, laser, motor assembly, anything is broken on your DVD drive, drive tray doesn't work, it doesn't eject, feed disk, or any other issues associated with your DVD drive. Best, simpler and easier option with the Xbox 360 console is just to replace the whole DVD drive with a brand new DVD drive. These are the tools required in order to open up your DVD drive: large Phillips flathead screwdriver, small Phillips number 0 screwdriver, micro-turn precision screwdriver, small Phillips flathead screwdriver, Torx T10 screw bit or screwdriver, Phillips number 2 screw bit or screwdriver, and we'll be using XEM or X8 toolkit. The tool we'll be using from this kit is this. It has a pointy end. This helps in removing the fan grill on each side of the console. So that's all we'll be using from this kit. Next, you'll be needing a bit of soldering stuff. Soldering iron, 30 to 40 watt, preferably a reasonable soldering station is always handy. Solder, the ratio we have here 60 by 40, and the diameter we are using is 0.46 millimeter. Flux aids in and helps in the process of soldering. Next, we'll be using isopropylene alcohol to clean the residue of the remaining flux, and some cotton balls. Obviously you need a brand new any Lite-On DVD drive model. So any Lite-On DVD drive model. Alright, so this is the whole process. So Xbox 360 has a DVD key which is stored on your PCB. So what we'll be doing, we'll be desoldering this PCB from this drive and place that PCB onto this drive, and we have a brand new drive. Alright, let's get going. In this video I'll be showing you an example of Xbox 360 Slim broken DVD drive. I've got the Xbox 360 on, it's got this constant flashing light. I'm going to eject the tray. It doesn't eject. Obviously you cannot insert your disk, it doesn't read disk. The drive's gear and motor assembly is completely broken. In order to fix it, best and easiest and the cheapest option is simply replace with the brand new drive. Okay, let's get going. Step 1, remove the hard drive cover located here, and next you can simply pull out this fan grill. So take this off, take out the hard drive. Next, grab your XEM or X tool, this pointy pin tool set, and what we'll be doing, just simply push it up from here, slide it in, and then there are these pin clips that you're unclipping simply, and then there is one hidden under this belt. Unclip that, unclip it, so these comes off. Basically what's happening here is, what you're doing, you're putting the clip in and going in like that and pushing it that way and lifting it up. So that's the actual that's what you're doing on all these clips. So simply sliding this pin in, pushing it that way and lifting it up. Same here, same there. So these are on all these 6 clips. So that's done. Next step, there's another grill here that we need to remove. So grab your Phillips flathead screwdriver, simply place it anywhere there, and you can gently just pull it up, and then you can simply lift this grill off. So this comes off. Next, again, there are 6 clips in there. Same technique we'll be using. Grab it from this side and then slide this in and push it that way and lift up. There's a bit of a guesswork there. Okay, so this comes off again. This is what you're doing. So placing this pin in these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 holes. So slide the pin in, push it that way, and lift it up on all of these. So that's the actual, this is the hole. That's what you're doing. Okay, once that comes off, so remove the Wi-Fi connector. There's a Torx screw in there, so simply unscrew it. So this comes off. It's basically connected by USB, so simply take this off. Okay, next we'll be removing the bottom cover. First, remove this XBOX360 sticker. Okay, and this side is easier. You'll see these two clips here. To see actually, so there are two clips here. Simply use your flathead screwdriver and unclip these two clips here. So as you can see, so there were two clips, so simply unclip them so it comes off. So that's your two clips. Now on this side there's one clip. You can simply unclip it using flathead screwdriver, but the other one is further down. So first unclip the first one, and once it's unclipped, all you need to do, use your flathead screwdriver, and where the Xbox 360 sticker was, simply push this flathead screwdriver in, and then that unclips this clip here. Now as you can see, our bottom half is separated, so simply gently pull it out if you can. Sometimes there are a few clips in there, so simply unclip them as well. So one, use any of your flathead or micro-turn precision screwdriver. There are a few clips in there, simply unclip them. Once it's unclipped, you can take off the bottom plate. So that comes off. Next, there are 5 Torx 10 screws there that you need to unscrew to remove the front faceplate and the top cover. So grab your Torx screwdriver and unscrew these 5 screws. Now we can simply pull out the faceplate. It's connected with this cable here, so gently remove this cable from its connector, unclip it, and you can remove your front faceplate, and you can easily lift up your top cover. Next, remove the DVD drive. It's connected with the power cable here and SATA cable, so simply use your flathead screwdriver. Easier just to remove the SATA cable and pull out the DVD drive. Okay, our Xbox 360 is opened. Alright, let's carry out the PCB replacement. That's our old damaged broken drive, and that's our brand new drive. So remove this rubber band, flip it over, and remove the 4 screws here and 4 screws here, and we are able to lift up our bottom cover. We may have to remove the adhesive here as well, so let's just remove the 4 screws first. Next, we'll be removing this adhesive over here, and we'll be able to lift up our bottom panel from both the drives. So that's a brand new one, and that's our old one. So let's remove it from this one first. In order to remove it, you need a metal spudger or small micro-turn precision screwdriver. Okay, once the adhesive is off, we are simply able to lift up our bottom cover. So button comes off. Simply do the same over this side as well. So remove the adhesive under this rubber here. Next, disconnect these 3 cables from both the drives. Next, remove this screw and move and take out these cables out of this clip here. Next, we'll be desoldering the wires on over here and over here. So grab your hot soldering iron and desolder the wires one by one. Now we are simply able to lift up our PCB. There is one clip here, so simply unclip it and take off our PCB. There's another clip here as well. So that's one PCB. And that's our second one. Okay, we won't be needing these 2 things anymore. What we'll be doing, we'll be placing this PCB onto our new drive. So simply put these 2 things aside, and this becomes our brand new driver now. Okay, so simply place it in. place the screw. Connect the 3 cables. Next we'll be soldering all these wires. So all the wires are marked. The first one is black, red, then yellow, green and white. Simply add 1 drop of flux, that's more than enough. Grab your hot soldering iron and tin the connections. Next, grab some isopropylene alcohol and just simply clean up the connection. So a very small drop of isopropylene alcohol is more than enough. And just simply clean them. Once everything's soldered and cleaned properly, simply tuck the wires back in under this connector. Next, place your bottom cover. Once the bottom cover is in place, next simply place the 4 screws. Next, grab your old broken drive and we'll be removing this disk drive faceplate. There's a clip here, so simply just gotta unclip it and remove this 360 faceplate from our old drive and place it onto the new one. Next, place this rubber band back in its place and we have a brand new 360 DVD drive ready. Alright, let's put a console back together. Step 1, let's place our DVD drive, align the 2 cables and place the DVD drive back in its spot. Next, we'll be placing our top cover along with the faceplate. So the top goes like this. Next, let's place our faceplate. First, we need to put our ribbon cable. Okay, once the ribbon cable and everything's in, simply align these with these 4 holes and slide it in. Next, we'll be placing the 5 long torque screws. Next, we'll be placing our bottom cover, so simply align this over here and slide it in. Once it's clipped in, and clip back this side in as well. Next, we'll be placing our Wi-Fi module. And place its screw. Next, we'll be putting the fan grills on both sides and hard drive cover. Simply align these 2 clips with these 2 clips over here and slide it in. Next, place back the grill. Next, place back the frame on this side as well. Place the hard drive. And grill and the hard drive cover. All done.
Thanks for watching the videos. Please go to gc-repairs.com to purchase all the tools and accessories you need. Thank you.